This year in Maine, over 1,000 students from 35 public and private schools participated in the 2008 Maine Poetry Out Loud program. Students from across Maine, from Kennebunk in the south to Foxcroft Academy in the north, from Freiburg Academy in the west to Shade High School in Eastport to the east. And if I said that wrong, I apologize. On February 25th, the Southern Regional Competition was held at Portland Stage Company in Portland, where 6 finalists were selected, and they are Devin Gamble from North Yarmouth Academy, Patricia Frey from Maranicut Community School in Reedfield, Catherine Reynolds from Erskine Academy in South China, Connor Dragotas from Kennebunk High School, Rose Honecker from Madomic Valley High, and Lee Hodder Romano from Booth Bay Regional High School, who sadly had to opt for the one-act play competition today. There was a cross-booking, so we're missing her today. On February 28th, the Northern Maine Regional Competition was held at the Penobscot Theater in Bangor, and again, 5 finalists were selected. Lydia Mccosker from Bangor High School, Kelsey Linnell from Rangeley Lakes Region High School, Katie McGowan from Levitt Area High School in Turner, Christina King from Hampton Academy, Kara Adams from John Baptist Memorial High School in Bangor. And I want to congratulate all of you. You have my highest respect, and I look forward to a wonderful afternoon.
For 2008 Poetry Out Loud, our second place winner, Lydia Mccosker. So now you know, the Maine state champion for Poetry Out Loud for 2008, headed to Washington, D.C. for the national finals, is Kate McCown. Thanks once again to everyone who participated in this, who supported these kids from the classroom competition on up to the state finals. Our thanks to our judges, and for our participants, you may want to chat with the judges afterwards, especially if you're thinking of coming back again next year and giving this a try and get an idea for what it was they were looking at and what they thought was wonderful. And once again, our deepest thanks, and I'm sure you'd like to say some closing words, to our First Lady, Karen Baldacci, for her support for this program and so many others executed by the Maine Arts Commission.
I just want to say thank you. It was truly a memorable event. Congratulations to all of you. You are all winners. We encourage you to come back again next year. And thank you to the professors and teachers at the local level for supporting Poetry Out Loud. And we hope to continue this as an annual event. Thank you, and travel safely.
Beauty by Tony Hoagland. When the medication she was taking caused tiny vessels in her face to break, leaving faint but permanent blue stitches in her cheeks, my sister said she knew she would never be beautiful again. After all those years of watching her reflection in the mirror, sucking in her stomach and standing straight, she said it was a relief, being done with beauty. But I could see her pause inside that moment, as the knowledge spread across her face with a fine distress, sucking the peach out of her lips, making her cute nose seem, for the first time, a little nubby. I'm probably the only one in the whole world who actually remembers the year in high school she perfected the art of being a dumb blonde. Spending recess on the breezeway by the physics lab, tossing her hair and laughing that canary trill, which was her specialty. While some football player named Johnny, with a pained expression in his eyes, wrapped his thick finger over and over again in the bed spring of one of those pale curls. Or how she spent the next decade of her life auditioning a series of tall men, looking for just one with the kind of attention span she could count on. Then one day, her time of prettiness was over. Done. Finito. And all those other beautiful women, in the magazines and on the streets, just kept on being beautiful. Everywhere you looked, walking in that kind of elegant, disinterested trance, in which you sense they always seem to have one hand touching the place that keeps their beauty safe, inhaling and exhaling the perfume of it. It was spring, season when the young buttercups and daisies climb up on the mulched bodies of their forebears to wave their flags in the parade. My sister just stood there for 30 seconds, amazed by what was happening, then shrugged and tossed her shaggy head as if she were throwing something out, something she had carried a long ways but had no use for anymore, now that it had no use for her. That, too, was beautiful.